am just leaving the veterinarian. I had to take Nutty. I don't think you can see him back there. Maybe I can put it. Can you see his cage back there? Hey, Nutty. He's probably not looking or anything. I don't know if you can see him. But, yeah. He just has an abscess, turns out, on his lip. He got a shot of antibiotics and some antibiotics sent home with him, and some what do you call it? I'm terrible with words. Homeopathic, because he does mostly homeopathic, but he does a little bit of everything. So anyways, said if it gets worse or doesn't clear up within a couple weeks, to bring him back in, but there won't be a charge for an office visit. So not too bad. I really like him. So I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna pause it, and then as I go I might put it going, because there's some beautiful scenery. So we'll catch you later. Okay, take 3. Yeah, I've done 2 other little things like this, and I think I looked a little better. Now I'm just looking bedraggled and washed out and everything. It is so freaking hot. It's like the middle of summer. It's like, oh, what was it, like 85 out today? Which means it was like 100 in here. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I don't deal well with heat, and it's too early to put our ACs in. And I've seen the forecast, and it's supposed to cool down into like the 60s after today. It's supposed to rain the next few days. It's supposed to start tonight and then last through Friday. What day is it today? It's Wednesday. Anyways, it's been kind of an adventurous day as far as well, you know about Nutmeg. I took him to the vet. He's fine. He just has a little infection on his bottom lip. I noticed it this morning, and decided, well, I'm just going to make an appointment. It's not urgent, you know. And I decided to go to the natural vet. He does some conventional stuff, but his main thing is doing homeopathic and herbal stuff, and he even does like acupressure and all sorts of stuff, chiropractic on animals. And he doesn't do anything unnecessary. I haven't been to him for a long time because he's like an hour away, and I haven't had anything with the animals to take him really to the vet over much. I mean, I could have went to get some of them spayed and neutered, but it is a long way. But as far as like, whenever I have had to take my pets to the vet, it's usually been like an emergency situation, and that's just too far to drive for an emergency. So I usually just take them to one of the regular vets around here, or to the animal hospital if nobody can take them in, or if they are, you know, the vets are closed. And of course that usually happens, you know, the emergency happens either in the middle of the night or on a weekend when your regular vet's not open. Now, that wasn't the case this time. It was something I wanted to nip in the bud as soon as I noticed it. It's like, I ain't messing around. If I do, it'll turn into something major and more expensive, you know. So I'm glad that I took him in. He's fine. He's in here. I gave him another dose of homeopathic medicine. He's supposed to, I have a vial of liquid antibiotics I give him every morning. He already gave him a shot before I left there to get him started. And then 3 times a day the homeopathic, that's also a liquid. And he's been fairly cooperative. I gave him a dose when we got home. I just put it in the side of his mouth, kind of hold him, you know, at the nape of the neck, and squirt. He doesn't like it, but he's, you know, he'll kind of tolerates it. And he was a little more fussy this evening when I gave it to him. I gotta give it one more time before bed. But he said if he doesn't improve within 7 days, you know, showing some sort of improvement, to keep in touch with him, and then we'll go from there. But he expects him to do real well, that we caught it early and stuff. So the joys of having pets. And then I talked to Ken, and I'm trying to make this short. It's hard for me to do. Try to make this concise. There's a guy that we became friends with several years ago and kept in contact off and on. He's kind of a musician, nothing professional or anything, so just for fun. But my husband, he plays guitar, but he doesn't have a guitar. He's switched over to a 6-string banjo, and he sings, and I sing, if you can call it that. We've gone out and did performances here and there, but we haven't for like at least 2 years, I think. Mostly nursing homes, little small, you know, coffee shops, stuff like that. Well, we lost touch with this guy somehow. You know, life happens, I guess. And anyways, he found me on Facebook, and long story short, he wants us to perform at a community center nearby. And I was like, okay. Well, we thought we had a good month or two, you know. Well, he called Ken back this afternoon and said he really would like us to play next Monday. It's Wednesday. Next Monday. So that's what, like 5 days? We have 5 or 6 days to practice. We did practice for a little bit this morning, even though at that point we didn't know we were going to be doing anything next Monday. This is after the fact, and it's like, okay, it's only for an hour. I think I can do that. I don't do too many solos. I might record it just to see how good or bad we are. If it's somewhat decent, I might share it on here. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, that was kind of a bomb dropped on me. I wasn't expecting it to be that soon. I'm like, really? You said yes? Of course, he's all excited. I mean, he loves it. He absolutely loves it. He's been wanting to get back into it, but his work schedule's so horrible. But this is going to be in the morning, and so it's going to be before he goes to work, which is going to be interesting, because that's going to be a lot of dashing around, because he has to leave here by 1. We'll figure it out. anyhow, that's my day today. It's hot. Took the cat to the vet unexpectedly, and we have a gig on Monday. And normally I would be going to Bible study tonight, but this might be TMI. I started a cleanse this week. I've just been feeling kind of sluggish, if you know what I mean. Not quite, just bleh. And so I started a cleanse, and let's just say it's working. And I don't want to, let's just leave it at that. It's working. So that's why I'm home tonight. I'm not, and the heat just makes everything, accentuates everything. So, but as far as my ketogenic diet goes, I'm doing pretty well. My weight hasn't been budging after going up and down, and I'm kind of easing off on being so picky. I'm kind of playing around with things, and I'm going to just concentrate on the Dr. Berg videos. And I've been watching a lot of those, and they've been really helpful with getting my mental state right. And I think I was watching and reading too many things from too many different people, and even groups. People within the groups say one thing, like some people say, oh, fat is a lever and protein is the goal. And other people, no, it's the opposite. You want to get your fat and keep protein low. And oh my goodness, there's so many styles of keto. It's mind-boggling. So I am just stepping back and just going to focus on Dr. Berg and even Dr. Berry. He's on the same wavelength as him. And I like Keto Connect. Those are my top three. My top three people that are kind of on the same wavelengths. But I have to step away from, I can't do the snacking thing, and erythritol does not agree with me too much. Maybe in tiny quantities, like half a keto cookie, but if that taste testing that I did when I was making stuff for Ken just ate me up. So yeah, and I'm just I'm going by how my body feels. I just watched a video of Dr. Berg about listening to your cravings. What are you craving? Are you craving the protein? Are you craving the fats? Or are you craving the vegetables? And that will kind of help you gauge of what your body is needing at that time, and that his macro ratios are simply a guideline, that everybody's slightly different, and you just have to adjust with, try to get in tune with your body, which I have a real difficulty with, because the only thing that I've paid attention to are cravings and caving into the cravings. But I have noticed I do not crave like the starchy carbs or anything like that. I haven't even really been craving sweets. It's either protein or fats that I'm craving, and sometimes the vegetables. So I am going to try to be more in tune with my body. I think that will go a long way. Anyhow, it's over 10 minutes long of me yammering on about this, so I am going to get off of here so you can enjoy your day, evening, whatever the case may be. So I hope you've had a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll have what goes with Thursday? A thrilling Thursday? A thankful Thursday? Yeah, those two things. So I will catch you guys later, and take care.